What's going on, guys? Today's video has been a long time coming, trust me. So the short and sweet of it is, Ride Apparel Co, my motorcycle apparel brand and company, is back up and running at full speed. We got new shirts, we got new freaking hats. Well, the hat's not new, we've had the hat for a while, but we haven't been able to sell it, now we can. It is going to be an awesome time, and we have had some major issues getting to this point. We're going to talk about all that in today's video. If you have no clue what Ride Apparel Co is, then buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, whoops. This is the new shirt, so let me know what you think about my favorite shirt down in the comments, and drop a like on this video if you like the design. Boom. Let's get to it. So, a lot of you guys know that a buddy and I started Ride Apparel Co a while back, and the whole point of starting a company was to have a company that could really focus on changing the public outlook of motorcyclists. If you guys weren't aware, most of the public that doesn't ride thinks all us motorcycle riders are assholes. And being a motorcyclist myself, I know that we're not. So, my buddy and I decided to start an apparel company for motorcyclists that just enjoyed the ride, enjoyed being on two wheels and all the other awesome stuff that is involved with motorcycling. And yeah, that's what we did. So, after months and months and a load of money, we finally got the company up and going. We had some really cool designs that we were really happy with, and we got a shirt printer, we got all the stock figured out for the shirts, you know, all the business that goes on to get a apparel company started. We had all that going, and we were actually running everything Ride Apparel as far as keeping the stock of the shirts and shipping out and all that kind of stuff. All of that was handled from my office, which is obviously the same place I would run my YouTube channel. It's crazy to think back that during that time I was running the YouTube channel and Ride Apparel out of the same room. And you know, despite the weirdness of having to run my YouTube channel and Ride Apparel and keep all the stock in my office and all this kind of stuff, things were really good. We were selling a ton of product. We were running this company that was based off something we were super passionate about, which is making the motorcycle riding community more positive. We were selling to an audience of people that also believed in the same thing, so we had this like-minded community of, hey, let's make the motorcycle riding community better, you know? And things are really good, honestly. So guys, eventually everything was going good, so we added hats and hoodies to the product line. Turns out you guys really like our positivity hoodie, because that thing very quickly became our #1 sold product, and we sold out of hats the first couple times that we did hats, like within a couple days. So everything was going good, but then we started having some major problems. Now I've got to go take a picture of myself with this shirt on. So guys, all of a sudden, with everything going good, we suddenly start having all of these problems. So first off, it kind of started with Heather and I moving. We moved houses or apartments, and that turned my decent sized office that was already a little packed, you know, doing all the fulfillment and running the channel out of it. It turned that office into a much smaller office, so I was still having to fulfill orders. My space just got drastically cut in half. Like, when I'm talking sardines, y'all, like, for real. Oh shoot, that car is in the lane. Oh crap. And then out of nowhere, we started having these shipping issues with the companies that we would get our stock shirts from. And then the worst thing of all, the company that we were getting our printing from, they just out of nowhere started doing a terrible job. Like, so bad that there was an entire line of hoodies that we got printed, but the print was such garbage that we did not even sell them. Like, that's to the level of how bad it was. So anyways, guys, I think it goes without saying, all of that kind of happening, and that all happened around the same time, but when all that was going on, it threw us and the company off way from where we expected to be. That the hoodies was a real hard hit for us, because, you know, we are a small company, so also, forgot to mention, my business partner, he doesn't even live here in Atlanta. He lives up in Illinois. So when all of this stuff started happening, we made the decision to move all of our company stuff up to Illinois, so no more cramped office or anything like that. During this time, we were still having design ideas, but we also had to handle legal stuff with the business. We weren't able to restock shirts because our actual stock for all of our shirts and stuff were being shipped across the country. So obviously, all of that stuff kind of leads to Ride Apparel going into this really slow down. We weren't able to restock shirts. We weren't able to really be posting online because we didn't want to push traffic to a website when we couldn't fulfill orders. So everything just had to slow way down. If you guys have been a fan of Ride Apparel for a while, you kind of saw this where we were really hyped and everything was happening, and then there was this big slowdown. That's what caused all that stuff. So I tell you guys all this so that I can finally say we have had a long road to get us to this point, but as of making this video today, Ride Apparel is 100% back and running on full cylinders. Alex has now bought a house, has a giant basement that he's able to hold all of the stock in for all of our shirts. We finally have this shirt and this other shirt that we're putting on the website now. We have a brand new website. We're finally selling these hats that you guys have not stopped asking about. Trust me, I've been wanting to sell these hats since the day I was wearing them in videos, and unfortunately was not able to. So yeah, we've got the hats, we've got the 2 new shirts, the Ride Apparel Instagram and social media pages are gonna start popping soon. It's just an overall really exciting time for us, especially after having such like a low point. You know, we're now just catapulting off into the stratosphere. So yeah, I guess you have to have lows to kind of like recompose and then just launch even higher. If you guys are interested in checking out our brand new website, Ride Apparel Co, that domain's not new, but the entire website is entirely different and it looks really cool. And if you guys are interested in the Ride Apparel company and promoting positive motorcycle riding, I will leave a link for you down below to check out the website. You don't got, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like, oh my god, go buy all our stuff, but we really are trying to push this positive motorcycle riding. And it would mean more to me if you go out and be positive and as a motorcycle rider than buy our shirts. But if you want to get some cool looking shirts, we got decals, hats, hoodies, and all kinds of stuff. There's a link down there. Any of you guys that go and grab it, make sure to link me on Instagram and post a photo of it whenever you get it. And that way I'll be able to give you a high five over on Instagram. And guys, I'm Chaseontwowheels. That has been the road of Ride Apparel to where we are today, a bigger and better company than we ever have been before. If you guys like these shirts, you can check them out in the link in the description. And I will see you guys on the next one. And do not forget, you guys go and ride positive. I'll see you then. Later. All right, Outro crew, you got this shirt, you got this hat, and you got that shirt. Which of those 3 things is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. And then that way I'll know which ones we should probably restock, because we're trying not to run out of anything. Thank you guys for getting to the end of the video. Hit the like button because I love you, and I'll see you on the next one.